Trump have finally released the names of Nigerian politicians that are actually behind all the insecurity and the banditries that have actually been happening in Nigeria. You know, it was few hours ago that a lot of Nigerian politicians have started running for their life. They never believed that Trump can actually come this fast. Many of these people are now running for their life, even to the extent that Chad have to close their border, that they don't want any bandit or any politician to actually run through their border to their country in the name of escape. Now, come and see the names that were released. I will play the full video. You see things the way it goes. Even Akpabio and Shetima, they trying to remove themselves from this whole issue. Now, you see things the way it goes. I would like you to stay connected to the end of this video. If you can share the video as you're watching it, just want to share it. Share to the most social media platforms. Let it go viral. And if you can share it, just like the video. Like it, give it a thumb up so that it will be recommended for us. Just stay connected. I'll come back again.
Welcome you back to LAJUPOG Watch TV.
I don't have bad news for you today.
The home of religious gossip.
But you should leave the fight for Mohammed.
What is happening in the Christendom? Join now to make sense with LAJUPOG.
President Trump. Who am I to answer President Trump? Who is that person that will go and ascribe a comment to the Senate President when he was never met? The Senate President said that Nigerians are not complaining, that we like the way we are living. In this case, I did not say my mind.
I'm coming. Don't be scared. I can say.
I said
I'm not scared of Trump. I will say my mind. I'm a Nigerian. Nigeria is a sovereign nation. I'm a parliamentarian. I'm a deputy Senate President. I can speak on behalf of Nigeria. I'm not scared of Trump.
But do not allow others to speak for you.
Don't be scared of Trump.
You
can say your mind about Trump.
Get something.
We're a sovereign nation.
But get something. Don't allow people to ascribe what you did not say to you.
You did wrong, but you didn't say it. That's correct. You didn't say it.
Yes, but what I'm saying is that
you shouldn't be scared of saying anything.
No. If you want me to say it now, I will say.
We're not scared of Trump.
I will say, but then listen.
We're a sovereign nation. We're not scared of Trump.
I can only say what is discussed.
And he's saying lies about our country. What he's saying about our country is not correct. And we have the right to dispute.
You also think of what you do with the social media that has a lot of breaking news. Breaking news should not break the society. But a situation where somebody will sit in the comfort of his room and produce a report and produce fake pictures of 2023 when the Senate President with senators visited Port Harcourt on a very different thing and say, oh, Senate President answers President Trump. Who am I to answer President Trump? Have you ever heard of such a thing? And the Senate President said that Nigerians are not complaining, that we like the way we are living. I can deal with it, but then that the Nigerians are not complaining. I have petitioned the police. I've also petitioned the DSS. The comment is in order. You are not hearing what I'm saying. I'm saying this time, the Senate President of Nigeria did not answer President Trump. And that the quotation is meant to cause diplomatic row. It is the presidency that will answer President Trump. And all Nigerians are doing their best in that direction. But who is that person that will go and ascribe a comment to the Senate President when he was never met? So I believe the cyber crimes unit of the police, the DSS and others should find that character out, because it is meant to cause friction. It is meant to cause friction and put the Nigerian Senate in disrepute. I can only speak your voice. We have not discussed the comment of President Trump in chambers yet. I know we will. And I believe we will. Those in support that we should in future discuss this comment, say aye. Those again say nay. We shall. It's only then that the Senate President can make a comment.
You should have made a comment. If they born you well, you can make a comment as regards Trump. You can see the way they're trying to push Akpabio, but Akpabio wasn't pushing himself. This man knows what he's doing, because these people, they're trying to push him so that he can actually incite a comment against Trump, but he refused, because they already know what they are up to. They already know that Trump Trump aren't joking at this very moment. Now, they know that Trump have released the list because Trump finally got the list of over 30 politicians in Nigeria that actually involved in the terrorism and all of that. And according to the report that is actually out there, they said Trump actually wants to do everything possible to assassinate these people one by one. They want to be removing them one by one if US bring their troop down to Nigeria. Now, they already know that Trump got the list. Nigerians did not know that Trump will never do anything without having concrete evidence. He already got the list and they have traced these people for some time now. They have been tracking them for over 6 months. But Nigerians weren't aware, and you want Akpabio to comment as regards that. Now, let me release some videos to you as regards the top Nigerian politicians that are actually involved in all these things. The name of Shettima, the vice of Tinubu, was even mentioned allegedly. You will hear things the way it goes in this very video. Come and see secrets that Nigerians did not know. Now, let us stay connected to the end of this video. If you can share the video, do what to share it. Share it to the social media platforms. Let it go viral. And if you can share it, just like the video, like it, give it a thumb up so that it will be recommended for us. Hear secrets yourself. Hear what is going on. Hear the sponsors of these people. Stay connected. I'll come back again.
Deputy Commissioner of Police for Kaduna State wey he boast say he go arrest me because say I dey talk to government. Na the same Deputy Commissioner of Police of Kaduna State na him dey catch am, so he dey go forest to go give Boko Haram, terrorists, bandits, weapons, guns, all manner of weapons. He dey go there, na he dey give the drop. They don catch am now, they catch am, lock don run against am. And wetin he dey do? If he don reach here, he go remove his uniform, he go go tie all those their time wey dey tie, they go operation. Na him the boss say he go arrest me, and today the whole police don arrest am, and na so God go punish you.
This Nigerians should be focused. We have a very, very serious problem. Nigeria is at the brink, especially as it concerns security. You must have an enabling environment in order to do anything. So you cannot take someone that is virtually senile and another person that has been associated on several occasions with funding terrorism. That is Kashim Shettima. Kashim Shettima, we should not forget Kabiru Sokoto. Kabiru Sokoto was one of the most wanted terrorists, and he was found and arrested in his house. Let us understand and let us not forget, this terrorism, this banditry, this carnage is not just happening by mistake. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry. A multi-billion-dollar industry because it takes a lot of money on defense budget. It has a lot to do with the sale of drugs. It has a lot to do with mining and illegal bunkering and illegal and illicit mining. And look at the areas that are generally affected by this. Take the Northeast, for instance. In the Northeast, you have the blue diamond. That is a strategic mineral. You have oil at the Chad Basin that is being explored.
Shettima, I don't blame Tinubu, because whoever knows what Shettima did and does will not even allow him last this long.
What does he do?
The airwaves cannot carry it. I'm telling you, the airwaves cannot carry it. And I know I'm speaking on TV. So Tinubu has tried keeping him this long. So even the consideration that he be dropped, I think Tinubu has tried for keeping him this long. But
yeah, but you know that's a very pregnant statement you just made.
It is pregnant. I wish I could say, but look.
So what's the point of bringing it up if you're not going to say it? It's not fair on him.
What people do for power is unbelievable. I am more than grasping for air to understand how certain things can give you power. It is not of this world. And it did happen. They do it. Somebody one day must come out and say, this is what politicians do for power.
Yeah, but you're saying things and you're insinuating things and suggesting things without any clarity, and that's not fair.
It is not fair because even saying it itself is even more unfair. It's even more drastic.
So why are you saying it?
Because it has to be said.
Right.
Do you understand? Some of the things, the more you see them, the less you understand. Why was it declared at 4 a.m.? Now let me answer your question.
You mean the election?
The election.
The election result.
On the 28th, Mahmoud Yakubu said he was adjourning till the next day. Next day, technically and legally speaking, is 9 a.m. And by 4 a.m., he sneaked and declared Tinubu a winner. What transpired in between?
Well,
who came, listen, you want me to say, who came from one house in Asokoro to another house to say that it has to be now?
Well, I don't know. You answer that question.
Yeah, and what I'm telling you is that the airwaves cannot, it is so bad the airwaves cannot carry it.
So are you implying that
something happened that morning before 4 a.m.
Right.
That they said before these things finish at the Nigerian border.
And it was who did that? Because we're trying to understand the link between what you're saying and the thing you were saying about the vice president.
Listen, Tinubu has tried. Believe me, he has tried. For keeping this man this long and for even giving him the privilege of being replaced, I think it's good enough.
Guys, US has just sanctioned 12 northern governors and top officials. Trump is not smiling, no. Trump meant business. The way they shake Nigerian politicians, even earthquake and thunderstorm, they learn work. Only a tweet, and according to this news, they say that the United States government is reportedly considering sanctions against at least 12 Nigerian governors and several senior officials following their alleged inclusion on a new watch list compiled by the U.S. Commission on International Religious Freedom, also known as the Country of Particular Concern list. This particular of concern, they don't get list already. You guys remember that before Trump, U.S. President Trump redesigned Nigeria as a country of particular concern. They have already sent their delegates months back to do underground investigation before they went back to US with their findings, and that is why they come up with this Christian genocide. So this thing didn't even start today. So according to diplomatic sources, Washington is reviewing recommendations from the commission to impose visa restrictions, access freeze, and other punitive measures on Nigerian officials accused of either promoting or turning a blind eye to human rights violations and religious persecution. This one they sweet me. Those listed are said to be including governors from northern and central states where recurring clashes have been tied to ethnic and religious tensions.
You can see some of the names that they actually listed in this very video. You can see everything. You can see that they made mention of the name of Shettima, and they said one of the most notorious terrorists that they were trying to arrest back then, and the moment they found him, they found it in the house of Shettima, and that was where they apprehended him. And a lot of news have been circulating before. You can hear that woman that spoke in this very video. He said Shettima is strictly involved in the Boko Haram thing and all of that and blah blah blah. Even that year, Ahmed Baba came out and make it known to the general public that Tinubu even endured Shettima for a long time. That Shettima supposed, based on the records that Shettima have on ground, that Shettima is not supposed to be in the cabinet of Tinubu at all. Talk less of being a vice president. You can see that even Charles of Arise TV was trying to ask that Baba Ahmed, the former vice president of Peter Obi in the last 2020 election. Charles was trying to ask him some kind of question as regards the Shettima, but that thing never wanted to open up a lot. That's that this man knows a lot now. A lot of fingers are pointed back at Shettima. And this same person happens to be the vice president, acting vice president of Nigeria, and all this terrorism thing are actually linked back to him. Now, a lot is actually ongoing that you will still see in this very video. You will see that the main mention of different states, up to 30-something states, that Trump have finally highlighted out that some of the sponsors of the terrorists in Nigeria, they are in those states, and once the troops comes to Nigeria, they want to be eliminated them one by one. Aside eliminating the bandits and the Islamic terrorists and all of that, they want to be catching their sponsors one by one. So many of these people are looking for a way of running away. Many of them wants to japa. That's what actually ongoing. And you know, the news came in that Chad have closed their border against Nigeria, that nothing must come to Nigeria from there and nothing must move from Nigeria to there, because they know that the moment Trump made that announcement that they want to storm the terrorists in Nigeria, they know that many of these people will want to run through border. They can't run through airport, they want to run through border. Now let me leave you to watch some of the things that are still ongoing. If you can share the video as watching it, share it, let other people get to know what's actually happening. And if you can share it, just like it, you will hear names. They are still mentioning names in this video. Stay connected, hear things for yourself. I'll come back again.
So Zamfara State Governor Dauda Lawal said he knows where the bandits are, he knows where the criminals are. He stated this in an interview with Rise TV, Adesuwa, on Rise TV. He said he knows them. The lady was curious, asked, okay, why have you not got them? He said that is the $1 billion question. Here is a city governor of Zamfara State, the sitting governor. Yes. So he knows what he's saying. Because these so-called bandits, they are not coming from the air. They live in town. They know their parents. In fact, let me tell you one thing. I served in Jigawa State. And in Jigawa State, in those communities, everybody knows everybody. They may have 200 Muhammad. Each Muhammad is known by everybody. That's how close-knitted they are in those communities. So when this governor says he knows those people, he knows the bandits, he knows the Boko Haram people, but the refusal to go after them, he has refused to answer that question. Now, according to Abacha said if insecurity lasted for more than 24 hours, then the government is involved. This Trump pronouncement is making them run kitty, run kata now. I just saw a news now that says that Tinubu has declared state of emergency in police, military, and all the defense training institutions. Every minute now you see army releasing statement. We have neutralized, we have neutralized, we have rescued, we have rescued. When last did you see army, Nigerian army, release statement more than once a day? They are now releasing more than 20, 40, 50.
Nobody is talking about this. This man was arrested in 2010 in Mecca, held for over 6 months, not by mistake but by request of the United States. Why? Because they found emails between him and a Nigerian man named Ume Farouk, the same guy who tried to detonate explosive on a flight to USA on Christmas Day 2009. That flight had 289 people, but the device didn't explode. It just burst into flames on his body. He was caught instantly, and today he's serving multiple life sentences in the US, no parole. The man he was emailing, Shaki Ahmed Gumi, yes, the same Gumi who later became Nigeria's most famous bandit negotiator. Saudi Arabia held him for months, but the Nigerian government stepped in and he was released. Gumi said it was all a plan to ruin his name. Now, in 2025, Saudi Arabia has kicked him out again. Even though he had a valid visa, they banned him from Hajj. Why? Because of his political views. They said they are not comfortable with his presence, so he was deported. But when he landed in Nigeria, he was welcomed like a king. Let's not forget, the UK and the US don't just accuse people for vibes. That email link to Farouk was properly investigated, but Nigeria said case closed, free the man, and ever since then Gumi has been the middleman for bandits, asking government government not to call them terrorists. So now the question is, if Saudi Arabia doesn't want him and the US wants flag him, why is it still the one Nigeria listening to when people are taken by force?
As long as the North still believe in Al-Majiri, it can never end. They know what they are doing. They cannot deceive us again. In the first place, who told you not to educate your people? Was it me? Nigeria had independence in 1960. All of us were here. You decided to choose whatever you want to choose, and now you want to blame us for your problem. Do you have the capacity to give your people free education like Awolowo? The Igbos never had any free education. So, why are you not telling us that if you let them uneducated? I don't get it. You don't feel that you have this entitlement mentality. Is it our fault that this is not happening in your area? You people should go home and think. Yes, you created this problem. Don't run away from it.
Let me
ask you.
Let me ask you. Do you think there are no kidnappers and criminals in the southeast or the southwest?
Sir, listen. If what is going on in the southeast is the same thing that's going in the north, in fact, it's like there will be peace in Nigeria. There will be peace in Nigeria.
Thank you very much. But on your comment on education, I tend to agree with you that our leaders really has failed the nation because they have not concentrated on education. Everybody is after himself. I agree with you that one. I confess. I confess. But you see, what I will not agree with you is criminality is everywhere. Everywhere. In fact, we never heard of kidnapping and armed robbery. It came to us in the north from the south. It was creeping slowly, and it corrupted our people, and they are doing it now. So let us adjust. Let us adjust and understand them.
Today, if we should have them in the south, that will not Nigeria. Is it true of us? We are trying here. We are trying here.
But do you know why? It's because the population of those underprivileged in the north is more. It's in millions.
Most of them
That's
are
why.
not Nigerians. You brought them here. The people that are
that narrative. Look, nobody can tell you. Nobody can tell you like me. Because I have had one-on-one chat with them. You know, they are pure Nigerians. I wouldn't rule out elements of non-Nigerians among them, but they are Nigerian herdsmen. And one thing I want to make you understand is that, you see, the north, with this large population of really uneducated people, really is becoming a national. Governor Soludo of Anambra State, when he was the central bank governor, he came to Arewa House in Kaduna, and he said the poverty in the north, he fears that it's going to constitute a security threat for the whole nation. He said this many years before even this started.
Thank you for staying connected, my great and wonderful viewers. You can see everything that is ongoing. You can see everything that was said in this very video. Is it not obvious as regards Gumi? Is this not obvious? Is it not obvious for this man to be coming out every time to be speaking for bandits? For this man to be coming out every time to be an advocate for all these terrorists? Is it not obvious? It will tell the Nigerian government that they should not fight the bandits, that many of these bandits are good people. You can hear it say they are good people. This man is involved in a way or all of that, allegedly. You can hear things for yourself. Now, this man is saying that the federal government should not fight them, that they should be negotiating with them. According to the report, it was one that brought the idea of negotiation. The people they negotiate with yesterday, and they will still go and proof people tomorrow. Before you can negotiate with someone, that shows that you have issue with the person. You know what you do to that person. Both of you are having issue. But this bandit, what did Nigerians people do to them? All those people they profit, what did they do to them? And you want the people to go and be negotiating with them on what basis? On what basis, Gumi? Now, obviously, according to what this man have been doing, according to the body language of Gumi, because this Gumi in question is the one saying that US should not come to Nigeria, that Tinubu and Nigerian government should dissociate themselves from US and all of that, so that US will not come to Nigeria to eradicate all these terrorists. That's what this man is saying. And if you have not watched the interview, you can go and watch it with Barrister Darlington. Come and see the rubbish that this man was actually saying, making it known to Nigerian public that the bandits have good ones among them, that Trump should not just come and eradicate them like that. And if there's another country, they will just pick this man up immediately. They will lock him up. They will investigate him. Now a lot of Nigerians are beginning to look at it that this man actually knows a lot as regards the banditry that's ongoing in Nigeria. Now you can hear everything that happened. They banned him in Saudi Arabia. They banned this same Gumi in US. In fact, they even wanted to arrest him in US and all of that. And he's now the chief advisor to Nigeria government now as regards bandits. It's not their middleman. They are middleman. Imagine. And these people are taking the life of innocent people every time. In fact, he even wanted to back it up with Quran. I will still play you the interview. I will put the video on this platform. You will see how this man was trying to back the poofing that the bandits are actually poofing innocent people up on them. He wanted to back it up with Quran, if not for the fact that bystandality shut him up. Now you can see the photos that actually fly up and down where a particular local government chairman was actually sighted in photo, allegedly in a bandit naming ceremony in Katsina. You can see things that are actually ongoing in Nigeria. Abacha said it, any insurgency that lasted for more than 24 hours in Nigeria, the government knows about it. Now drop a opinion in the comment section of this video. The names of the people that actually mentioned here are still allegedly, alright? Everything is still allegedly until Trump's bring his troop and they pull out the face of the evildoer. Drop a opinion in the comment section of this video. So I'm gonna get an update for you. Share, follow me on my social media handles on Facebook at LAJUPOG TV and LAJUPOG Entertainment, and on Instagram at LAJUPOG. Guess what, guys? See you in my next video. And bye for now.
I see the hot for my body, I say make I yarn you. Religious gossip plenty day for body. Pastor with the line on top, he pastor. For LAJUPOG watch TV. Pastor with the back, where politician with the do pass himself. Corrupt leader, all the while you waiting for church. All as LAJUPOG watch TV.